Hello. Oh, it's Saturday. I do love my Saturdays. So today we're doing the bedroom. Mike's already made a start, so we'll have a look at that first. Just a quick update. You won't be able to tell because I've got my big baggy blouse on, but I'm down to 12.5, so I've lost £9 now. So very slowly but surely it's coming off. And again, it does keep going back up, but the overall trend is down. I'm going to do a video tomorrow. You won't see it tomorrow, but I'm going to do a video tomorrow, record it tomorrow, of exactly what I've been doing to lose weight. So some of you have got a general idea of that. Since I started the health kick, you'll have seen all the different types of things that I've been wanting to do. But the main thing has been what I've been putting in there. So I'll do a video on that as well. That'll come out, I don't know, whenever. So yeah, going into the bedroom today, I'm going to show you with a couple of things because the hallway is nearly finished, particularly upstairs. We've got a light that needs to go back up there, so I need to get that out. It's somewhere, it's up there, and just give it a nice polish and a clean, make sure that it's okay, get that ready to go back up. And then there's our bedroom light that's gonna go up. That's the main ceiling light, and I'll show you that because I want to get that out. And again, because everything's been boxed up and it's been moved about, I want to make sure there's no pings, bangs or damages or anything, and give everything a good clean, because even if it's in a box, it gets dusty when you're renovating. Dust gets everywhere. So yeah, shall we get cracking? I can't wait to get this bedroom done. Oh, can't wait. I've still got curtains to order and some blinds, but it'd just be so nice to see it pretty much finished.
Got two bits of coving to put in place, one up here and another one behind me. Just hoping got the right size this time. Decorator obviously done the ceiling in here, and I gave him the piece of coving and said, oh, can you put me that on? Yep, wrong size, 1 inch. Oh, what is that? 25mm, too big. So I've ordered some more. We'll give it a go. So that's the two bits of coving in. I didn't show it because, well, cut 2 pieces to length and glue them in. I just use liquid nails. So I'm going to let those set and then do a little bit of filling on them. The other one's done. I did put a couple of nails in that one, just to hold it, but anyway, I'll get them finished, get them filled in, made it look a little bit nicer. Then I'll need a bit of emulsion before Cheryl papers. Right, next bit. So although Cheryl's going to be decorating the bedroom, papering, because I can't do it with my shaky hands and arms alongside my voice, I can do the back of the wardrobe. It's out the way, you'll never see it. I'm going to do a reasonable job. So my cut for inside the wardrobe is, well, I'm going to cut it at 72 inches, 6 foot, I think, yeah, 6 foot. But that does include the bit of skirting, so I can't go wrong. Now, luckily for me, this table is 72 inches long. That's easy. Right, that's 2 lengths cut, pasted. I'll just let them soak for 5-10 minutes. It's a 5-minute soak. And then have a go at putting them on the wall. So this is a level, which means I can put my paper up to it and know that the paper's level. So I have no thinking, which is good. So you'll notice here that I haven't fitted that edge of the paper. Gosh, it's dry. So what I'm going to do is paste the wall, even though I've already pasted the paper. I think it must be very warm today, something. Anyway, I'm going to paste the wall. That way I'm assured it will stick. There she is, laid patiently but she's willing to have dinner. So I'll go get that done and get this last bit cut. Yeah, right. That's that bit on, easy. But if you have a look at the bottom, you maybe can't see it, but there's a seam here that it's not gluing, and also, maybe can't see it on this, that's bubbling. So I pull the paper up, and it's not this paper that's bubbling, it's the lining paper. So I've made a mistake somewhere in that. Anyway, that's this done for now. Needs a bit of trimming, but I'm going to do it when it's dry. When the paper's dry, I've got some scalpels. I know why I do a paper. It's a pain. But at least Cheryl don't have to do this bit. I could put my clothes back, put my drawer unit back. We can forget about this bit. Right. Right, I'm up here to do. Mentioned it, it's a pain. Had to get the ladders out. Anyway, I'm going to measure all the paper first, cut them to size. Then I'm going to paste them, then I'm going to put them in place. And that's the end of my decorating, as it were, in this room. It'll be over to Cheryl. Okay. Just in case you're wondering, there's Willow laid watching me. She's tired. Yeah. That's all that done up there. The difficult bit. I'm going to say it's difficult. Well, it was. Anyway, you can see where I've stopped, maybe. Cheryl now got up to paper because she got the whole room to do. But we'll do it together. It'll take us a couple of days, I think, Saturday and Sunday, which is 2 days off work. Right, I'm going to get tidied up. Got in a bit of a mess in here.
Alright, so I've just been having a little chat with Mike about how we're going to do this and where I'm going to start in here. And what he suggested is do the little bay area just to get myself started, get myself going a little bit. So that's this little bit here. I'm going to start there. These walls are really bad, but the paper, Mike's told me, is really good at covering all the sins. We've got the site supervisor here. She'll be making sure that I'm okay, monitoring the quality, and then we're going to do all the way around and finish here. So paper wise, it is just like the hallway, but in a light champagne colour. Brilliant thing about this, couple of brilliant things about this. One is it's really thick, it's textured, so it will cover all the little lumps and bumps that Mike mentioned, but also there's no pattern match. So not only is that going to save me on paper, but it means that I'm not having to, because I'm not pattern matching, I don't have to go around a particular corner in any way. If I want to cut it in a certain place, I can do, and then just carry on with a fresh piece, which is going to make this job so much easier. And Mike has told me it's a little bit of a nuisance to put on. He has tried a little bit, but we'll see. We'll just see how we get on, or see how I get on. I've got him to hand to help as well, and he's pre-cut most of the big, well, all of the big drops. So that again is going to save me tons of time. I'll have this done in no time. So I'm just pre-cutting all of the ones for the bay. 6 pieces I need. Just getting them ready. Again, because there's no pattern match, it doesn't matter. I'm just get everything all done, and then all I've got to do is paste and stick. She says, paste and stick. Let's see how well this goes.
Heavy paper. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Are you cutting as you go along, or are you folding and cutting it at some other point?
Cut it as I go along.
Trim it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just coming to the cutting bit. I found a pack of new blades, which was lucky. So it's coming off because it's such thick wallpaper. It is coming off actually quite nice. So just trimming the top bit. The bottom bit came off better than the top. I don't know why. I think it's because it's a straight line at the bottom. At the top, it's really rough and bubbly under there. It's a bit of a mess. So the blade's going over lots of bumps. But anyway, it's settling quite nicely. Feeling a little bit better about it and about doing the rest of the bedroom. Still feels a little bit overwhelming because there's so much to do and the day passes so quickly. But we'll get there. The good thing about summer is you've got long days. So it's not like you're fighting against a really short day and daylight. If I'm doing this until, whoops. If I'm doing it until 6 o'clock on the night, it doesn't matter, does it? I've not got to go anywhere. I've nowhere to go. I've no nights out planned. Here we go. That's cutting a bit better. Willow's gone downstairs to have her dinner with Mike. Mike's having his dinner. So she's decided that she might as well have her dinner. So that's where Willow is. To be honest, as a site supervisor, she just falls asleep on the job. We've got a couple of bits that have just not cut. That's it. A little bit untidy under there, but I mean the drawers are going to go here. Who's going to have a look? Who's going to kneel down and say, that's a bit scruffy under there? There we go. That bit under there, that's really bobbly, so it hasn't cut very well under there, but I'll carry on all the way around and then onto the big, oh, I've got a couple of little strips to do at the side and then onto the big bits. Okay, just chatting with Mike, working out the starting point for the full drops. And so this bit here, because up here you've got a lid, the ceiling doesn't go flush all the way through to the window bay. It comes down and then goes in. So when we're wallpapering, got to take into account that bit at the top. So if I start there, around that lip here, and come round, I would end up with that much going round that corner, which then won't fit into the bay area. Won't be able to work, I won't be able to do it without papering the ceiling. Don't want to do that, not going there. So instead, I'm going to start there, and then that can go all the way to the top, and you'll see little lip will go across the top there and a little bit round, and then whatever's round here I'll just start again and cut off around the corner. Be a much neater finish. So that's my next step, starting here. Alright, sweating now. It's getting warm in here. So I'm starting on this wall, easier wall. What we've got to take into account is that we've put lining paper on, and I've started the lining paper in that corner. So we don't want the lining paper lining up with this paper. So I'm going to do a half and half, and have a cut corner in there, and then it'll cross over on them. And it'll mean I've got another half at the other end, but at least it'll be done properly. Okay. Alright, we're getting there, so I'm just going to cut this in half. Well, not half, a little bit more than half, just so that I can put this on the wall and I'm not going to line up with the lining paper. So that's my first job. Mike's going to do the pasting, and hopefully we'll have most of the walls done by the end of today. Taking a little bit longer than we thought, so I won't have this whole bedroom done today, but we'll finish it in the morning. Just doing the final bit of this wall and cutting around the socket and all of that. I think it looks really tidy. What do you think, Mr. Watson?
Yes, I think you're doing a great job as usual.
Yeah, I do.
We'll do that. It's not been easy, has it?
No.
I don't know whether it's the paper.
It's the paper.
Yeah. Well, you were going to use this in your sewing room, but...
No.
No.
No. Rethink.
What was you saying about your sewing room?
So sewing room, was going to do this paper, not now. It's too hard to put up. It's heavy, which is what we need. It's beautiful when it's up, but it's a nightmare to put up. And it's just so dry and thick and heavy. So the good news is that the sewing room, we're going to have a choice of colours in there now. Okay, so where we're up to, we've finished papering there and that side of the wall. That's where we're going to finish for today. We'll continue on the next video where we're doing that bit there and across that thin bit at the top and around that corner, and then that wall, got to finish a tiny bit on that wall behind you, but that wall, we've got the curtains to put up, we've got a light fitting to go up, and I've got a headboard to order and buy, a new headboard for the bed, and so I know what handles I want for my cupboard as well, so I've got those to order as well. So that's it for now, and hopefully you'll come back and join us to see it finished. So thank you so much for joining us, for watching. As always, all of your comments, please remember to like, hype, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.